Limiting context switching is another vital secret to enhancing productivity. The modern world encourages multitasking, but research consistently shows that our brains are not designed to handle multiple cognitively demanding tasks at once. Each time you switch from one task to another, your brain incurs a cognitive cost. It takes time and energy to reorient, leading to mental fatigue and reduced output. The solution lies in batching similar tasks together. Grouping activities such as replying to emails, making phone calls, or performing administrative duties into a single time block can minimize cognitive switching costs. This approach not only preserves mental energy, but also boosts the quality of each task you perform. Closely related to context switching is the idea of reducing digital clutter, particularly in your browser and workspace. One powerful method is adopting a one-tab rule. This simple but strict practice involves keeping only one browser tab open at a time. It may seem limiting at first, especially for those who are used to juggling multiple tabs and windows, but the focus it brings is profound. By reducing visual and cognitive clutter, your attention remains anchored on the task at hand. Productivity thrives not in a sea of open tabs and split screens, but in clarity and concentration. Another underestimated element of productivity is the preparation that happens the night before. A productive day doesn't start in the morning. It starts the previous evening. Taking 10 to 15 minutes to plan the next day, review your goals, and set clear intentions can drastically improve your morning focus. This habit eliminates the ambiguity that often causes procrastination. When you wake up knowing exactly what needs to be done, you waste no time in deliberation or hesitation. This clarity propels you into action and creates a sense of momentum that carries through your entire day. Attention is the true currency of productivity. In a distraction-heavy environment, guarding your attention becomes paramount. This means turning off notifications, creating no-phone zones during work sessions, and occasionally engaging in practices like digital detoxes. These small but intentional acts protect your cognitive bandwidth from being squandered. Additionally, incorporating mindfulness or meditation into your routine can sharpen your attention span over time. Just as physical exercise strengthens the body, mental practices strengthen your focus and awareness, making you more resilient to distractions and better able to return to the task at hand. Designing a personalized productivity system is perhaps one of the most powerful secrets of all. Productivity is not a one-size-fits-all endeavor. What works for one person may not work for another, and trying to replicate someone else's routine without customization can lead to frustration. Your system should reflect your goals, personality, and circumstances. Whether that includes bullet journaling, using a digital task manager, or a hybrid of analog and digital tools. The key is to iterate until you find a workflow that feels natural and sustainable. Flexibility within structure allows your system to evolve with your changing needs while still maintaining coherence and effectiveness. Equally important is recognizing the difference between being busy and being productive. It's easy to fill your calendar with tasks and still make little progress toward meaningful outcomes. True productivity is about doing fewer things but doing them better. It requires discernment, the ability to distinguish between what's urgent and what's important. One way to sharpen this skill is by conducting weekly reviews. Taking time at the end of each week to reflect on what was accomplished, what fell short, and what can be improved provides valuable insights. It turns productivity from a reactive cycle into a deliberate practice. Physical health is a foundational pillar of mental performance and, by extension, productivity. Regular exercise, quality sleep, and a balanced diet all play crucial roles in sustaining high levels of focus and energy. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, enhancing cognitive function and mood. Sleep, especially deep and REM sleep, consolidates memory and clears metabolic waste from the brain, preparing it for another day of intense use. Nutrition provides the raw materials your brain and body need to function optimally. Neglecting any of these areas can create a productivity ceiling that no amount of hacks or tools
Emotional
can
regulation
overcome. Is another secret weapon in the productivity arsenal. Emotional turbulence, stress, frustration, anxiety can derail even the most carefully planned day. Learning to recognize and manage these emotions through techniques like journaling, therapy, or simply taking breaks can keep you on track. Emotional resilience doesn't mean ignoring how you feel. It means developing the capacity to continue working effectively in the face of emotional challenges. Building this resilience enables you to bounce back quickly from setbacks and maintain consistent performance. Leveraging accountability is a strategy often reserved for team environments, but it is equally effective on a personal level. Sharing your goals with a friend, mentor, or accountability partner can provide the external motivation needed to stay committed. Knowing that someone else is aware of your commitments increases the likelihood that you'll follow through. Some people even use social media or public declarations to keep themselves accountable. Others prefer more private systems, like check-in calls or shared progress trackers. Whatever the method, the presence of accountability introduces a powerful layer of intention and follow-through. A deeper understanding of intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation also plays a significant role in productivity. Extrinsic motivation, rewards, recognition, fear of failure, can be effective in the short term, but intrinsic motivation, doing something because it aligns with your values and interests, is what sustains long-term effort. When your tasks and goals are aligned with your personal vision and purpose, they become more compelling. Motivation becomes self-sustaining. This inner drive is what enables people to stay productive through challenges, boredom, or setbacks. Cultivating intrinsic motivation involves regularly reconnecting with your why and ensuring that your daily actions reflect your deeper aspirations. Setting boundaries is a non-negotiable element of productive living. Without clear boundaries, others will impose their priorities onto your schedule. Learning to say no gracefully is a skill that protects your time and energy. Boundaries also apply internally, knowing when to stop working, when to take breaks, and when to unplug. Overworking may appear productive in the short term, but it leads to diminished returns and burnout. Establishing clear start and stop times, respecting your own limits, and honoring your non-work time are critical to long-term productivity and well-being. One of the most underrated secrets of productivity is celebrating small wins. Our brains are wired to seek rewards, and acknowledging progress, even minor steps, can boost motivation and morale. This practice creates a feedback loop where each completed task reinforces the desire to continue. Celebration doesn't have to be grandiose. It could be as simple as checking off a task, sharing a milestone with a friend, or taking a moment to appreciate your effort. Recognizing your progress builds momentum, fosters positivity, and makes the productivity journey more enjoyable. Incorporating reflection and experimentation is essential for continuous improvement. Productivity is not static. It evolves with your life circumstances, responsibilities, and personal growth. What worked for you a year ago might not be effective today. Periodic reflection helps you assess what's working, what's not, and why. Experimentation keeps your system fresh and adaptive. Trying new tools, methods, or routines can reveal surprising insights and unlock higher levels of efficiency. This mindset of curiosity and adaptability ensures that your productivity remains aligned with your evolving self. Lastly, cultivating a mindset of self-compassion is crucial for sustained productivity. There will be off days, setbacks, and moments of inertia. Being harsh on yourself only adds emotional resistance. Instead, approach productivity with a spirit of experimentation and growth rather than perfectionism. Productivity is not about being flawless. It's about showing up consistently and doing your best with what you have. Self-compassion allows you to recover more quickly from lapses and maintain a positive, sustainable relationship with your work.